you've got the New York Attorney General, and I feel like Letitia James has been the odd man out, and she craves attention. She campaigned on getting Trump, and it was like Alvin Bragg, the DA in New York, that did it. I feel like she thinks that she's missed out on the Get Trump movement. She has asked the court to sanction Trump for raising a failed legal argument. Now, if you've listened to me for a while, I'm not an attorney, but I don't understand. If you make a failed legal argument, then you lose. Okay, what's the big deal? You may not like it, you may not like him, but isn't that allowed? Aren't we allowed to make bad arguments? Isn't that allowed under the First Amendment? Isn't that allowed legally? I mean, a lot of times when you hear about legal strategies, somebody tried something new or was innovative in how they approach their legal case. And a lot of times if you're successful, they call you a savant. They're like, oh my God, no one had ever done this. But she's now trying to figure out how to get in on the action and go after Trump. So I say this because it'll be really interesting if this becomes a bandwagon effect, which is kind of what I think it is. I think these folks on the left are all trying to figure out how they can get a piece of the action. They all want to be Jack Smith and now Fannie Willis down in Georgia. They're all like, how do I get in on this? How can I become famous on the left? Despite losing or not being successful, you've heard, I think we played that clip from Joy Reid the other day on MSNBC, and they're all like, she's our hero now. Going after Trump makes you a hero on the left. It doesn't matter whether you're successful or not. And the details don't matter, and the legal arguments don't matter. I mean, this idea of saying that we're going to sanction Trump for raising a failed legal argument, okay. So, but I think they recognize, hey, we're in New York. We could probably get him on anything. So let's just do it. And I think that's something that we're going to keep an eye on this. But my prediction is that this is the new bandwagon for folks on the left to jump on. So, pick your next leftist state, Massachusetts or, who knows where, right? And every DA is going to find some hook or reason to go after Trump and try to say that, they're the new hero to the left. So I say that because we will continue to keep an eye on this, but I don't think that we've heard the last of it. I think that this is where we're going now, which is find any loophole, any business transaction that you can. He stayed in a hotel in this state, and we can now say that it's a transaction or a reason to go after Trump.